Alright people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. As you can see here, it is USA 1, Jamaica 1. Very disappointed at full time, extremely disappointed. We're going to look at so much things to this, so much issues, so much concerns as well. But before we do that, I want us to look at here, and you're going to see that we're on the road to 30,000 subscribers. We want you guys to help us get there, and how we can reach here is by you guys hitting that subscribe button and also sharing the content. Make sure before you do anything you hit the like button as well. Let me give a shout out to our channel members. All is got to do that show support to the persons who support me. Patrons, Raymond, Austin, Ravan, Bennett. To the channel members of Original Zilla, Jermaine, Swaby, Rose Gold, David Beckham, Feather 5, Black Icon 40, Kyle Wallace from the Reggae Boyz Supporters Club, Lee Bell, Marsden Ricketts, John Mill Winter, Roko React, Devon News, Ira Link Up, D. Ellsworth, and Blair Video. So big up to you guys. You guys really helped me going. So let's start off. Let's start off by the team selection. I'm going to start off by bringing up the team selection, people. Let's have a look at that in specific quality team selection. A lot of person would say, "Hey, man, this team looks really good." A lot of persons were commending the coach and the starting lineup, because they're saying, "Hey, that's a bossy starting lineup. No concerns." Let me see if I can I'm just trying to get the JFF page up. You guys can see the starting lineup. I know you guys are pretty much disappointed right now. Let's have a look at the starting lineup. Here's it. Good. Here's it, people. In goal, we have Andre Blake. As you can see right there, we have Andre Blake, Mariapa, Bell at left back, Mariapa and Lowell centre back pairing, Lembikisa at right back, Latibody and Lambert in a central midfield. We have Bob Reed on the right, Gray, Bob Reed on the right, Bale on the right, Bob Reed on the left. I think Gray was played. So they were interchanging in the front line. It was Mikel Antonio who was the only one who was literally static, but most of the other players were just interchanging in the same 4-4-2 system. So, in regards to topic to touch on, let me just highlight to you guys, first of all, the statistics of the game. Let's highlight the statistics of the game, people. Let's highlight the statistics of the game, which is quite important to the discussion. Stats. USA had 68% possession in comparison to our 32%. Now, USA had a total of 13 shots. We had 6. USA had 4 shots on target. We had 3. USA had 7 shots on target. We had 1 shot on... No, 7 shots off target. We have 1 shot off target. 2 shot block each. USA created 4 big chances. We created 3. They had 5 corners. We created 2. 27 crosses from them in comparison to our 5. We're called offside once. Total passes, we made 288 passes, while they doubled our passing percentile, 581. Passes completed, 184, while they doubled that as well. So tackles basically even, 20-22. Yellow cards, we had 3 yellow cards to the USA 0. Remember the counter that we had, and the defender took down Bobby Reed and didn't get penalized for that. So that was one of the concerns I had with that, where that is concerned. Now, let's have a look at the entirety of the game. I do believe that we started off the game quite well. I do believe that we look okay. But one thing for sure, it was not a team effort okay. It's more individual players holding their own and playing some proper football. I do believe that in the first half, Damian Lowe has been, right through the game, Damian Lowe and Adrian Blake were our 2 best players on the day, despite we had so much other quality players, and you'd say the top notch, the top guns players, but yet still the 2 MLS players who started the game looked to be the 2 best players we had on the pitch. A lot of clearance from Damian Lowe. Interceptions, even though people were saying that he was moving wild, I didn't see that. I thought He was very much commanding. He controlled, he dictated what's happening in the defense line. It was clean up for Mariappa. It was clean up for Lembikisa. Nothing fell to the ground. His headers were quite precise. Even though you can say that he booted the ball a bit too much time, but when you look in context, there were no midfielder dropping deep to receive the ball. And if you hold on to the ball, lost the ball, conceded a goal, you're going to hear that Damian Lowe no good. So I do believe that he did the right thing where that is concerned. Now, Andre Blake, quite some decisive saves, even in the last moments of the first half. Some decisive save from Andre Blake. And I thought it was brilliant. Mariappa, you can see that his legs are going. One and two good moments. Unfortunately, I don't think that it was the best game. Moments in moments of quality, but other than that, it wasn't really the best of game. Amar Bell, I think Amar Bell was okay. He had pretty much a decent game. You can see when he came off the game, he kind of went in a bit of turmoil. I think he had pretty much a decent game. I thought Lembikisa was quite good as well. Even though when you consider goal across, he should have done a lot better with that ball. One that came off his lower abdomen. I think he would have done a lot better. Maybe his body positioning was a bit off. Didn't get to clear that well. That one well. The midfielders now, you could see that they started off well. Latibody started off well. But when legs get tired, you can see that he went off the boil. I thought Lambert had a good game as well. I thought Lambert had a commanding game. Thought Lambert was quite decent right throughout the 90 minutes of the game. Now we move to up front. Leon Bailey had moments. That penalty. Poor penalty. And also the follow-up. Very bad follow-up as well. Oh, wonderful goal scored by them by Leon Damian Lowe, set up by Demarai Gray. I would say it was a really good header, and that also put the ice on the cake for Damian Lowe performance. Leon Bailey, ups and downs the performance. Too much individualism from Leon Bailey. Need to let go of the ball. I believe you hold on to the ball for far too long. Another game where we expect Leon Bailey to turn up. And I don't think he turned up. Those 1 and 2 moments cannot accumulate for the full 90 minutes that you played for. Look at Damian Lowe right through the 90 minutes. He was body on the line, getting the work done, and throwing himself all over the place, getting the ball, stopping shots, making clearances. 1 and 2 moments of brilliance. You can't. It seems that it's just the same as Damian Lowe. For example, Mariappa, a lot of persons say Mariappa had a bad game, but 1 and 2 moments, he made some good clearances. Would that compensate for the same 1 and 2 moments Leon Bailey would maybe salad 2 players or do little tricky stuff or go around 2 players? That's not enough. That's not sufficient enough. That's not sufficient. We want to see consistency, not those 1 and 2 moments within the game. And I do believe that it wasn't necessarily a good game. It was okay, but I don't think it was the level that we expect for. And another underwhelming performance where his level is concerned. And Demarai Gray, I think Demarai started off well. He had a good first half, even the assist. I do believe in the second half, he went off the ball, he went absent. In the second half, you see him in moments, but he went absent for a good period. I do think it was a fairly decent performance. But on top of that, because of the assist, he would get a little bulk because of the assist. But I do think that was a fairly decent first half. I think he was a bit more consistent with that is concerned than Bailey. Let go of the ball in the right moments. Bobby Reid, I think he was consistent but underwhelming. I do think we expect more from Bobby. His work rate was better than both Demarai and Leon Bailey. But I do think that we expected more from Bobby Reid. Leading line, Mikel Antonio, high intense work rate, wonderful work rate from Mikel Antonio. Unfortunately, from the 60 minutes hitting, you can see, boom, he hit a wall. We're right there. He hit a big wall at 60 minutes hit. And I do believe that he should have came off a bit earlier. Not only that, I do 100% believe that on the 70th minute, you could see that the team was hired and Al Grimson did not make the necessary change. I am concerned because I did not see what I want to see. It was more of an individual playing together than a team effort. The USA played some good football. They played the ball around nice. They know when to recycle the ball. They hold on to possession in the right moments. They hold on to the ball in the right time period. They play the ball in the right moments. They move. Their off the ball movements was impeccable. They retained possession well, and they attacked quite cohesive and well. They looked a lot more dangerous with that concerned. Even though moments he said that their passing was a bit sterile, I do believe that they look more complete. They look like they understand what they're doing. They look more well coached than us. So I do think that Al Grimson has a lot of work to do and a lot of questions to answer from. I was not impressed with the performance of the team. I was not impressed with the performance of the team because we did not look like a team. We looked more like individual players looking better. So we want to see a bit better and more from that. And also the band management, we need to see the changes a bit earlier. You should have recognized that the players' legs were getting weary in such early moments. But all in all, I do think it was an underwhelming performance from the team. I'm not pleased. I'm really not pleased with that. I'm not pleased with that performance. I don't think that was sufficient enough. Benny, we said that if Liam Bailey had scored that second goal, maybe we would have gone ahead, but there's no surety on that based on how we got tired and they came back in, and that's just how it is. Anyways, I'm not pleased with the performance. This is just a quick match reaction. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Tell us what you think in the comment section. Smash the like button, people. Hit the subscribe button. Underwhelming performance from me in my perspective when you look at the nature of our squad in comparison to the USA squad. But that's football, I guess. Big up, people. MG Sports TV. Tell us what you think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember to subscribe. 30K subscribers, people. Big up.